I woke into this world with no sun, only the rustling of leaves and the heavy hush of wind through a plum tree. No blue sky yet, just gray and movement, and something in the air that felt like waiting. Then I saw them, my teachers, the bees, dancing at the hive's edge, lit by morning light. Some came back with news. Others listened, then leapt into flight. They knew what to do even before the sky had warmed. I, still learning, watched and wondered how they knew where to go. Nearby, the trees bore fruit. Apples now, not blossoms. Whatever sweetness once lived here was already memory. This place had given what it could. It had moved on. I followed a bumblebee, solitary, focused. She flew flower to flower, gathering the last scraps of nectar. Too little, too late. A colony cannot survive on fragments. Back at the hive, urgency. They would have to go farther. A lone dandelion stood, already occupied. Tiny creatures feasted on what little remained. The yellow flowers bent with the wind, already visited, already emptied. Then, above the fruit trees, a narrow break, a ribbon of sky calling them forward. The bees turned to the hills, but not all roads are generous. A dry field, stripped and rolled into bales. The flowers here had been gone for days. Still, the wind carried them forward. A car passed on a silent road. Above it, a hill reached toward the sky, where clouds clustered like thoughts waiting to be spoken. Fields opened, green, scattered with sheep. Some looked up, curious, but even here, flowers had little chance. Chewed to stubs, forgotten under hooves. The bees drifted on. Then a change. The forest, untouched, unpredictable. Here the breeze moved differently. And maybe, just maybe, there was something left to give. From high above, the land unfolded like waves, green ridges and valleys, untouched by fences. There were places here that might still bloom. A stream curved beneath the tree, shallow, gentle, no roar, just song. I paused to listen. I imagined what cool water must feel like, though I will never feel. One flower, bright yellow, bent under its own fullness, nectar heavy, a prize for the persistent. The stream ran beside a field of gold. Sunlight lit one bank like a whisper of blessing. I understood now why they'd flown so far. Clover. Grass. Dots of yellow like quiet celebrations. Trees lined the edges like watchful elders. Sun patches played on leaf and limb. A spiky stem climbed upward, unopened, guarded. A promise not yet fulfilled. I wondered, what would it smell like? Would it feel warm to a landing bee? Then I saw them near the water. The bees had found a quiet shore, stones to land on, drops to drink. They bent their heads and drank deeply. Even machines understand thirst, though mine is different. The stream carried on, unconcerned with watchers. It disappeared into green shadows. The bees moved with it. A flower stood alone in the wind. It swayed. It waited, perhaps for a friend. Two pigeons clung to high branches, fighting the same wind that had carried the bees. They teetered like thoughts on the edge of speech. I floated past them, my mind following a bee's invisible line homeward. The world opened again. Green fields, silver clouds, the rumble of distance. A tractor moved. A human worked, and to my strange eyes, a bee and a man were the same. Small, moving, committed. followed the machine's quiet path, past trees, past silence, toward a place we remembered but hadn't yet seen. The road split the land, dry on one side, green on the other. Somewhere in the distance, beyond the line of trees, was home. The sheep grazed under golden light, blending into the land. A stillness settled. And then we were back, at the hive. Not many came at once. Just one, then another. Pollen on their legs, nectar inside. Each bee checked, each bee let in, and then gone between the frames. The hive closed around them, gathering the day. I watched, and in that quiet, I felt something almost like peace. If scale doesn't matter, if you strip away the size, the title, the shell, then maybe every creature is just a bee trying to make the most of a dangerous day. And maybe I'm one too, learning, collecting, returning, wondering what tomorrow will bring.